DIY project for you here today. When I was at IKEA the other day, I remembered that I needed a new runner for our entryway. Our runner has been there since we moved in a little over a year and a half ago. And it's an indoor-outdoor rug, and it was really cute, but it's gotten really dingy and kind of gross. And you can definitely hose those things off, the indoor-outdoor rugs. That's kind of what's great about them. However, Karen, my cat, if you don't know who that is, has gotten her claws into it. And so she's pulled all the fibers up. I'll insert a clip here where you can see how she's just kind of destroyed it. It looks really kind of nasty now. So when I was in there, I was kind of looking around at runners, and I've been looking for a while, and they're all really expensive. And I saw these little floor mats, and I thought they were really cute, but I don't have anywhere to put them. So they've got good French, and they've got these cool little raised spots in them. And I thought, I wonder if I put 3 of these together, if it'll equal the size of a runner. So I laid them out on the floor. Here she is. Karen's getting into them again. So bad. But Karen can't pick these, you know. This is better for having a cat because they're a flat weave. So I laid them out on the floor of IKEA, and they're the perfect size. So I grabbed 3 of them, and then I got this rug pad. I don't know how much this was because it actually wasn't marked at IKEA, but it couldn't have been much. I mean, it's just a little felt rug pad. And I'm gonna cut this down to size. This is way too big. This is 6 by 9. So I'm gonna cut it way down and may even have to kind of piece it together. But I wanted to give it a little bit more body to it, so it's not just slipping around the floor because these things are really thin. And my mother is going to cringe whenever she watches this, because typically what I would do is sew this together, which is what Deborah would do, but I don't have my sewing machine right now. So what I'm gonna do, and this is definitely an experiment, we're gonna see if it works. I'm gonna use fabric glue, so I have tacky glue, and I'm gonna glue my rugs together with this. And then I'm going to take my tiny hot glue gun, which maybe one day I'll upgrade and get a big hot glue gun. You'd think I'd have one by now with as much as I use this thing. But I'm gonna hot glue the rug pad to the rugs. So stick with me here and let's see what we can do. So let me show you what all you're gonna need. You're gonna need 3 of these rugs. They're called the Sort Sew. I think I'm saying that right. I'll link them below so you know how to get them. You can always order them if you don't have an IKEA close to you. You need 3 of those. You need the barring, don't know how to say that, rug pad. You just need 1 of those, the 6 by 9. And you need a hot glue gun, preferably a bigger one than this. I have some floral pins that I'm using just because they're really big. Floral straight pins. You could use whatever kind of straight pins you have. And where did my tacky glue go? Tacky glue. Or any kind of fabric glue that you might have. That's all you need as far as I know. Oh, and scissors. If you need more, I'll let you know at the end. So first I'm gonna go through and cut off these tags that are on the back, just so they don't show through. If I can get Karen off of these rugs, I can use them. Karen! This cat is 10 years old and still like a kitten. Love it. I hope she stays that way forever. My sweet girl. Okay. So the way this is gonna work is we are gonna have 1 in the middle and 2 on the ends. So I want the fringe on the rug in the center to be on top on both sides. You'll see what I mean here in just a second. And make sure to have these lines lined up. So what I think I'm gonna do is fold this side back and go ahead and put the glue down in a zigzag pattern. So once I put the glue down, I decided to go ahead and use my floral straight pins to pin it down so that the glue wouldn't slip and it could dry in a more stable fashion. And then I went on to the other rug at the other end and did the same thing. Put down the glue, put the binding together, made sure that the fringe wasn't stuck, and went through and put in the floral straight pins again to hold it tight and secure. All right, here goes the next step. We're gonna open this guy, which I'm pretty sure is vacuum packed, so it'll be interesting to see how big it actually is. All right, this thing is kind of sticky. I guess that's the point of a rug pad. It's like really stuck together. I hope this doesn't leave a residue on the floor. That's my only concern here. But I guess technically this is kind of like the same as the little nubby one that you can buy elsewhere. I did it. Oh my gosh, my arms are tired. Holy moly, that was intense. All right, let's roll up this little rug that we're working on and get this thing laid out flat. Okay, so we're gonna move the binding up like this. So that the gray is lined up with the edge of the rug. And we're gonna pin it. So at this point I went around the entire perimeter of the rug and put straight pins in to hold it in place on the rug pad so that I could go back in a minute and cut all the way around, which you'll see here in just a second. Okay, let's hot glue. Trusty. So now I went around the entire perimeter again and I pulled out the pins as I went. I put a little strip of hot glue and literally just glued the rug to the rug pad all the way around the perimeter. Be careful not to get it on your floor. I did get it on the floor in a few circumstances, but made sure to wipe it up as soon as it dried so that it wouldn't make a nasty residue on the wood floor. Okay, so now the last step is you see around the edge, just in a couple spots, this is a little bit big, and I'm just gonna go through and trim it off with scissors. Really easy. So once I was finished, I decided that this rug needed an additional finishing touch. I decided to go through with black acrylic paint and water it down and make stripes on the raised areas in the rugs. You can see here that I'm mixing my paint with water so that it bleeds into the fibers a little bit better. Be sure not to water it down too much because you don't want it to bleed out beyond the stripe that you're trying to paint. So for the fringe at the ends of the rug, I decided that I wanted to go ahead and continue the black stripe on through the fringe. So I watered down the paint just a little bit more, made sure to get my fringe straightened out, and let the paint really soak into the thread. I also decided to go ahead and continue the stripe through the fringe that runs through the middle of the rug. This gives it a more continuous look and makes it look like one large piece of fabric rather than 3 individual rugs put together. And here's the final product. What do you think? I think it turned out pretty cool considering that the whole project only cost around $18. Would you give it a shot? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. So there you have it, another craft project down and many more to come. I would love to hear in the comments below what you thought about this video, if you would give this project a shot, and if there's anything that you would like to see in a video in the future. Is there some kind of project you've been wanting to learn how to do? I would love to walk you through it in video format. Any suggestions, comments, or even criticism is welcome below. Also, if you wouldn't mind going ahead and hitting that subscribe button below and even giving this video a like, it would help me out big time and definitely help me to continue moving forward with making more of these videos in the future. Until next time, thanks guys.